What's good? Today is Tuesday, June 30th, 5 p.m. It's been quite a eventful day for me. It's been pretty busy. I guess eventful more as in I've been doing a lot of like computer work and stuff like that. I worked a crazy shift yesterday. Haven't gotten any sleep yet because I do gotta work at 6 in the morning. So I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule on track. So I've been thugging it out and I've been doing pretty good. Today's gonna be a pretty short one. Today's topic is look back on the past. And I know I feel like I see a lot of things online about people saying, don't worry about the past, don't even worry about the future, but live in the present. And don't dwell on the past. Don't sit there and relive the past and relive the pain. And I agree with all that, but I had a very hard time finding a topic to talk about today. So I'm scrolling through my camera roll because I have a bunch of just like random screenshots of things to talk about. But I'm scrolling, and as I'm scrolling, I kind of got lost. As in, I kept going. I went all the way back to the beginning of the camera roll, and I'm looking back at old pictures of old friends. Some are old friends I don't talk to. Some are friends I still have now. But looking back when we were like 17, 18 years old, it's cool to look back on it, and I'm not going to say necessarily relive those memories, but to a certain extent you do kind of get this feeling of nostalgia that comes up. And I actually really enjoy just scrolling through my phone and looking at old pictures of me and friends doing stupid stuff, old videos and things I forgot about. I'm watching videos of me singing and dancing. I'm looking at pictures of me and my prom date, me and the Brody going to prom all dressed up. I'm looking at old college pictures of us walking through the snow and us acting a fool. I'm looking at old memes, like memes from years and years ago. And I'm looking at them now and they're still making me laugh. And I enjoyed it. And I went from looking for something to talk about today to almost reliving some of the good moments and appreciating some of those moments. And back then, I don't think I truly appreciated it, but looking back on it now, I do really appreciate it. So I went from trying to actually do some serious work to just kind of enjoying flipping through my phone and flipping through old pictures. And I also say this too to, you know, encourage you or whoever's watching to go back and look at old pictures and old videos and stuff and see how your life was and see the growth that you made. It's pretty cool to relive and see the growth that I've made, see the changes I've made. Hearing me talk and listening to my ideologies back then, and then now my ideologies are different. I think differently. How I look at a full head of hair. Now I got the bean, so it's crazy to think about. And it also encourages me to keep on doing it. You know, and that's why I make a lot of these videos. Obviously, it'd be cool to one day maybe get monetized and get paid, but I do a lot of this so I can look back on it when I'm older. You know, maybe there's something that 25-year-old Tyler is saying that 35-year-old Tyler is going to need to hear. Maybe it's lessons that I forgot over the years. And now I can go back and watch 25-year-old Tyler sitting at this apartment, sitting at the school, or sitting in my car, just talking and chatting. And me kind of smiling, but also realizing, I'm kind of giving myself advice. I'm old Tyler is looking back on young Tyler for advice a little bit. So I really do appreciate these videos that I make. I appreciate having these memories that I could look back on. If I ever have a family, I could show them. I could show my current family, my sisters, and them. No one really knows I do this, but me and Trey. Other than that, no one knows I really make these videos, and I'm extremely, extremely small channel. Like no one watches this, so nobody knows I do this. But it is cool to one day maybe be able to show my family, and maybe they can use these videos to help. And I encourage anyone who's watching this to continue to take photos and take pictures and take videos. And yes, live in the present. Don't let the camera necessarily take over your whole life, but capture these moments that you have with your loved ones. Capture these moments that you have with your friends. Capture the moments that you have with just yourself, you know? And I know we fill up our camera rolls and we typically don't go back and look at them, but I do notice when we do look at them, or at least when I do look at them, I always have a smile on my face. So, and I assume other people, well, they probably look back at old memories and they'll have a smile on their face. And if you don't go look back at it, I encourage you to look back at old pictures. I encourage you to open up your phone, or if you have a real camera, if you put it on a flash drive, put on whatever that is, go back and look at the old memories and try to appreciate it. I'm not saying go back and look at pain and look at you and your ex or stuff, anything like that, but the good moments that you had, the good moments that you made, you'll probably realize some of the things that you did you completely forgot about, you know? Some of the people that you met, you completely forgot that they were a part of your life at one point. I mean, I see pictures of people and I'm like, dang, I haven't talked to you and I can't even say how long, you know? I talked to you in over 5 years. And it's crazy to think about because at one point you were an integral part of my life. You know, at one point you were the Brody. At one point I considered you my best friend, and now we don't talk no more. So I guess that part is sad, but still, just looking at the memories that we made and the fun times that we had is always really cool to look back on it. So that's what I'm gonna just really end it there. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time out your day to listen to me rant. Brody, I love you. Keep on pushing. Keep your head up. I'm proud of you, man. You made it 30 straight days of recording and editing, man. So that's a cool little personal goal you have for yourself. We'll see where things go from here, of course. But you've proven to yourself that you can literally record, edit, and post a video every single day if you wanted to. No matter what you've done over these past month, you have worked countless third shifts. You have driven home on emergency occasions. You have been very, very busy, and yet you always found a way. So I'm proud of you, dog. Good job, man. And once again, don't be afraid to look back at the past. You know, it's cool that you got to go back and watch some of these videos that you took back in college. But keep on doing it, man. Every couple months or every couple years, go back, look at it. And I encourage you to do the same with the podcast, man. I mean, I know you're kind of on a break now from it, but you started a podcast back when you were what, 20? Back when we were 20, you know? Shoot, this is me. Back when we were 20 or 21 or whatever, however old we were. So go back and listen to old Trey and Tyler and laugh, you know? Your ideology ain't gonna be the same. The way you talk ain't gonna be the same. But at the end of the day, that was you during that moment of time. So appreciate it. Laugh and enjoy it. And you never know, man. 20-year-old Tyler could teach 25-year-old Tyler a couple things. But I'll catch you later, dog. Peace.